the word, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach TDOT. They subbed me out, but I'm back in that game, Coach. I'm back with some more heat, man, so check it out. We're going to get right into it, Chad. Today, we're going to be reacting to Michael Jordan's greatest revenge moments, man. All right, so for all my new viewers, I don't fake none of my reactions. All my reactions are live, and we're going to watch this shit together. Without further ado, nigga, it's Mike.
Michael Jordan.
Make sure y'all spam that like button. Let's do it.
In the history of basketball, this guy takes any and everything personal, making it his mission to prove a point.
It became personal with me.
Which is why I've compiled a bunch of moments that show you why you should never piss off Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
He took such umbrage at a guy saying, "Nice game, Mike," that he torched and humiliated him.
MJ was driven by people that doubted him. He would always use it as motivation. And the same applies to the game where he dropped his career high. Jordan said that was strictly off anger and disappointment. Earlier in the first quarter, when I think I got a hard foul from Hot Rod and I, fell the wrong way and I was really in pain. And the whole crowd cheered. And that right there pissed me off because they was more in tune with winning than someone's health. That's when I went crazy. And he damn sure went crazy. This man dropped.
Mike, you can't expect for niggas on the opposing team fans to give a fuck if you hurt or not, Mike. Because quite frankly, we don't give a damn, Mike, if you hurt or not. That's just the opposing fan mindset. They don't give two fucks, Mike. The fuck? Did y'all get out your feelings, G? Can't take it personal, but I guess you did. Nigga went for 69 on their ass.
Dropped 69 points, shooting 62% from the field. Cooked the Cavs yet again. This man dropped 69 points, shooting 62% from the field. Cooked the Cavs yet again.
Cleveland's always been a place where I always have risen to excel. Mainly because the fans truly don't like me there.
In 1992, when the Blazers and Bulls met in finals, Clyde Drexler was being compared to Michael Jordan, and Mike didn't like it.
Clyde was a threat. I'm not saying he wasn't a threat, but me being compared to him, I took offense to that.
As always, when he's pissed off, he's in a different element. He wanted to destroy Clyde in that series, and he did exactly that.
And he said, "You know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna give it to this dude." Michael didn't want anybody to have nothing over him.
36 points on 53% shooting to Clyde's 25 points on 41% shooting.
Bang!
This motherfucker is cold. So cold that he even got pissed off in a scrimmage game and took that personal. The 1992 Dream Team had a scrimmage between Jordan's team and Magic's team, and Magic made the worst mistake of his life when he decided to trash talk Michael Jordan. Yeah, you know what? I'll say it was his second worst mistake.
Tell him, "This is what I'm gonna do to you. Fall away jumper, good. What did I tell you?" So I said, "No, Clyde, you better get him back. You better get him back." So then I came down.
Magic funny
"No,
as
Clyde,
hell.
you better get him back. You better get him back." So then I came down.
His energy is real high. He feels like he's in an opportunity to prove himself. That, hey, look, I'm still Magic Johnson. I still dominate this game.
That's all right. That's all right.
Magic was saying, "You ain't the guy, and we got other players in this gym."
Don't be cheating on me.
Mike always got that look. When you see that look, then you know just give him the damn ball and get out the way.
Mike.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm about to throw blood.
Alright, I'm still recording these videos and shit, so you can
Michael being Michael, he needed to say, "No, I'm on the top of the mountain now."
Magic was saying, "Look, NBA's not yours yet. I'm still here." Michael's like, "No, it's over." How you like that ass kicking we gave you?
No. Come on now.
If winning the previous 2 championships weren't already enough, this was the moment Bird and Magic truly realized it's not their league no more. But heading into the 1993 playoffs against Cleveland, Jordan was set to face off against the supposed Jordan stopper. Gerald Wilkins was getting gassed up going into this series. They legitimately gave him that nickname. How do you think MJ felt about this? Took it personal. He had to cook that man, swept the Cavs and averaged 31 in the series, and Jordan let it be known he is not the one to be playing with.
And Michael looked over at us and said, he can't guard me. He can't guard me.
Got their ass up out of there, man. Motherfucking Jordan stopper. Nigga, who the fuck? They said Gerald Wilkins, G. Man, don't nobody know no damn Gerald Wilkins for being no Jordan stopper. For whoever gave that nigga that nickname, G. Man, I'm putting all type of 5 fingers across your shit, G. Fuck. Look, Jordan, look, doing his ass, man.
Oh, he's having fun. He's having fun. And every time he scores,
put all 5 across your shit. He's
but not shortly
doing that,
after
man.
this, the Bulls will be set to face the Phoenix Suns and Charles Barkley in the NBA Finals, the 1993 MVP Charles Barkley.
I was a little bit upset that I didn't get the MVP that year and they gave it to Charles Barkley. But with that said, okay, fine, you can have that. I'm gonna get this.
But this wasn't his only motivation to embarrass the Suns that year. Bulls GM Jerry Krause really liked Dan Marley, so he had to get it too.
I knew that Jerry Krause loved Dan Marley. And just because Krause liked him was enough for me. You think he's a great defensive player? Okay, fine.
Cook that nigga,
I'm sure
Mike.
He's not.
And this dude Jordan delivered the greatest individual final series ever to win it in 6 games. He averaged 41 points on their head. He's not a real person.
Damn!
But the dumbest thing that a player can do is personally talk shit to MJ. Derek Martin got too confident and it lit a fire in Jordan.
Mike is 4 for 16 from the field. He's having a really rough night.
Right.
So Derek decides, because there's about 10 minutes to go in the game and we're winning, he decides to say to Michael Jordan, who's having an off night,
told you we're going to whoop your ass tonight. Phil Jackson looks down the bench, like, what do you want to do? So Michael ties his shoe up, takes his towel off, walks in, the pitcher right there, he stands next to me and says, little man, I told you about talking trash to me.
24 points in the last 10 minutes.
Wait, what?
Trash to me.
24 points in the last 10 minutes. He knocks down the shot. They go up by 6. He turns to the bench and says, shut up, you little bitch.
Oh, no, fuck. Oh, nah, G. See, y'all, I told y'all niggas ain't had no pride back. Now we gonna see what this nigga with the bench had to say back to Mike, G. He told bro to shut his bitch ass up, man. And he probably did too, and just shut up. Come on, folks. Mike. See y'all ass. Y'all, let me see if he better do some backtracking, G. The bench better say something or something, folks.
He's like, I told you about talking trash to me.
How in the world does he go from an off night to 13 quick points to win the game? We never seen anything like this because the script was flipped that fast with just a few words. But even no words at all can sometimes be enough for Jordan to get pissed off.
During the finals, we go out to dinner one night. George Karl's over on the other side, having dinner. Hey, there's George Karl over there. And George Karl does not come over and speak to him.
He walked right past me.
Oh, no.
Really? Oh, so that's how you're gonna play it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
So even that was enough for MJ, who led the Bulls to their 4th NBA championship over Karl Supersonics. And the funniest part is that George Karl was trying to avoid pissing off Jordan.
I had Brendan Malone on my staff from the Detroit Pistons, and he said Michael plays head games with you all the time. Say hello at the beginning of the series, shake his hand at the end of the series, but during the series, don't let him use anything to motivate himself to be a better player.
I mean, you really can't win. You talk to him, he's gonna think, fuck this guy. He's trying to be nice so I can take it easy on him.
Hey, so that nigga avoided Mike at all costs, and Mike still got on that, G. That's a real goon for y'all, folks. Nigga was just trying to find any excuse to bust somebody's ass, folks. And George was minding his business, folks, just trying to eat dinner in peace, had his side piece with him, folks. Just tried to go home. You feel me? For the night. Nigga, Mike still said we own that tomorrow.
But talking shit to Michael Jordan as a rookie in the NBA is some insane behavior. Byron Russell learned that the hard way, even if MJ was retired at the time.
Yeah, Byron Russell. When I was playing baseball, Utah's in town to play the Bulls. They're practicing at the facility. I go over to say hello to John and Carl. And this kid, Byron Russell, comes up to me and said, man, why you quit? Why you quit? Now, you knew I could guard your ass. I couldn't, you had to quit. But from that point on, he's been on my list.
Of course, Jordan would never forget this, as in November of 1996, when they got to face off for the first time, Jordan said, you remember 94? Now you get your chance. And he cooked the shit out of him. Oh my God. You going the wrong way, Byron.
Hey, folks, there's no way, G. You can't be talking crazy like this, and this the type of defense you play, nigga? Oh, hell no, Byron. Your ass is capping, G.
And he cooked the shit out of him. You going the wrong way.
Just did your goof ass, man.
Get your chance. And he cooked the shit out of him.
Come here, stupid. The fuck is you talking about, man? I could have guarded your ass. Man, he just did your ass, man. Fuck is you talking about?
You going the wrong way, Byron.
Come here, stupid.
Where are you going?
To make matters even worse, Jordan hit the last shot against him too. In 1997, Knicks coach Jeff Van Gundy said that MJ was a con man, always befriending players to gain a competitive advantage over them in the game. As you can imagine, calling Jordan a con man didn't go well at all, as that same week, Jordan dropped 51 points on his New York Knicks, including some trash talk directly to JVG.
What did you say to him after that last basket?
Some choice words.
Give us a clean version?
No.
But ironically, just a week after that, George Karl, coach of the Sonics, didn't learn from JVG's colossal mistake. But truthfully, he didn't really say anything that bad. He just said that Jordan was playing in a way to not get hurt, becoming more of a jump shooter. But this shows how crazy Mike is. He went out and dropped a 45-point game on Seattle, shooting 68% from the field. He also hit this huge shot right in front of Karl.
Damn, half-court dagger.
Michael almost taking his time, knowing that he
greatest,
wanted to get just to a spot.
Dikembe Mutombo is one of the greatest defenders and shot blockers ever, and because of that, he thought he'd be safe in talking some trash to Michael Jordan at the All-Star break.
Mike, come on, man. Be for real, you haven't got me yet.
Huh?
Mike,
don't even try it.
You want me to go call Scotty?
You have to call Scotty.
No. Never. He said, I'll get you one day.
Shouldn't have gone there, fam. Just 3 months later in the playoffs, MJ would do this.
Wow.
MJ.
Oh my gosh. Dikembe, G. How you gonna talk shit, so and 3 months later get your ass poked? And it's like you foreshadowed the whole thing, because literally 3 months before this shit, you talking greasy to Mike like he ain't gonna try to catch your goof ass next time he see you. Nigga, 3 months later, he caught your punk ass goof ass, G. Y'all niggas need to start watching who y'all talking to, nigga. It's Mike.
Once again, though, in the 1997 NBA Finals, MJ had yet another factor that has pissed him off again and motivated him to destroy his opponent.
What's the biggest motivating factor going into that series for you?
Carmelo get MVP.
So we knew immediately where this was going.
I'm shitty y'all stayed like this and Mike not giving him MVP.
That fueled the fire.
Focus to y'all,
I said,
man.
okay, you think he's the MVP? Okay, fine, no problem.
I agree, MJ. That P word didn't deserve MVP. Thankfully, he also kept him from winning an NBA championship, not only in that season, but also in 1998. Jordan is the hero that we all needed. However, even with him being retired and an old man, that doesn't mean he still won't kick someone's ass for talking crazy. Top high school prospect OJ Mayo thought he could get the best of him.
Yeah, OJ was talking crazy.
My camp against OJ Mayo. He was a top high school kid coming out. He starts this thing about, you can't guard me, you can't do this. You know, I got my campus here, so I can't really go where I want to go because of my camp. So I stopped the camp. From this point on, it's a lesson. And from that point on, it was a lesson. He never won a game.
Damn.
I him up. I did everything. If I can ever show you that film, if you can ever ask him that, ask him about the thing that happened at my camp.
You know, he's backing me down, you know, said, better scream for mama, you know, his mama, you know, hit the famous fadeaway on me, and, you know, Mike was Mike.
And that nigga OJ Mayo never recovered after this game, y'all. Think about it. That was in high school. OJ went to USC for a year. That nigga got drafted number 3 overall, folks. We ain't never heard about OJ ever since this story, G. Think about it, chat. Motherfuckers ain't heard about OJ Mayo since 2011, man. Man, that nigga Mike cooked that nigga so bad, G. Just stole all the nigga pride and confidence, folks. I'm really, like, come on, chat. You can't talk greasy to this nigga, folks, and think you just gonna sleep good at night after that. No, nigga, you cooked. Fuck.
The best high school player.
No, but I'm the greatest ever. And don't you ever disrespect.
But in 2009, when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame, Mike still has some things to say to his doubters. Just to further show that doubting on him will only make him better, he'll go to extreme lengths to prove everybody wrong.
You know, as I moved on in my career, people added wood to that fire. Leroy Smith was a guy, when I got cut, he made the team on the varsity team. And he's here tonight. I wanted to prove not just to Leroy Smith, not just to myself, but to the coach who actually picked Leroy over me. I wanted to make sure you understood you made a mistake, dude. And then there's Buzz Peterson, my roommate. Now, when I first met Buzz, all I heard about was this kid from Asheville, North Carolina, who's a player of the year. I'm thinking, well, he ain't never played against me yet. So Buzz Peterson became a dot on my board. And Coach Smith, the day that he was on the Sports Illustrated and he named 4 starters and he didn't name me, that burned me up. You know, Jerry Krause was right there, and Jerry's not here. Obviously, I don't know who invited him. I didn't. But and then you had your little guy who was on your staff who became the Knicks coach after you, Jeff Van Gundy. He said, I conned the players, I befriended them, and then I attack them on the basketball court. You know, so you guys, I must say thank you very much for giving me that motivation that I desperately needed. And then you had all your media naysayers. Oh, scoring champion can't win an NBA title, or you know you're not as good as Magic Johnson, you're not as good as Larry Bird. You're good, but you're not as good as those guys. And at this time, I had no thoughts of coming back and playing the game of basketball. And Byron Russell came over to me and said, you know what, man, why'd you quit? Why'd you quit? You know I can guard you. So when I did decide to come back in 1995, and then we played Utah in 96, and I look over to Byron, I said, you remember this conversation you made in 1994 about, I think I can guard you, I can shut you down, I would love to play against you. Well, you about to get your chance.
So we've learned a valuable lesson here today. Never ever make Michael Jeffrey Jordan mad. He's actually crazy. You don't want to fuck with Mike. But there's a current player in the NBA right now who's been catching a lot of disrespect himself.
Hey, G, that's the end of the video, chat. Y'all do not want to fuck with Mike, man. I don't know why niggas didn't learn their lesson. Whether you said something to that nigga or not, he was going to be on your ass, man. What? That's Mike. How many times I got to tell y'all, G? Y'all old heads, y'all just got, you feel me? Mike just dominated y'all on a whole nother level, folks. You feel me? It's Mike, G. I can't say nothing more, G. Alright, but like I said, this is the end of the video. Mike's greatest revenge stories. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's your boy, Coach TDOT, man. I'm off out of here. I love y'all.